Alright, folks, it finally arrived. Straight from Crunchyroll.com. This is 30 DVDs for roughly $30. It was, I believe, 98% off the regular deal. And let's see how many goodies I got. Now, I have opened this already, as you can see, and I've put it in order, a certain order, and you'll see why. Alright, what's the first thing that we have? Oh dear. Burn Up Scramble. Yeah. Check out that backside. Ha 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 ha. I've not heard of this one before. And I'm probably not going to watch it, because it's obviously fan servicey. And here's another reason that I feel a little embarrassed to admit. I've seen this artist work before. The design here. I'm not proud of where it's from, and I think that's all I can say about it. So, nope for that one. Let's see what do we have next here. Okay, this I've never heard of. The Melody of Oblivion. Not sure how it looks. Sadly, it is, let's see, the third or fourth disc, because it starts on episode 9, so I won't be able to watch it because I can't start from the beginning. So there's another kind of dud there. Alright. Now this is... I've seen Bennett the Sage do a review on this. I can't remember what his thoughts on it were. I remember seeing it, my dad watching it at least years ago, but I don't remember much from it. So that might be worth a watch. So I'll add that to the rack. Next we have Heat Guy J. Now a friend of mine actually tried to get me to watch this some years ago. And I didn't really get into it then, but since I've grown up and my tastes have changed, I'm sure I could give it another go. And this one does start on first episodes. So I'll add that to the rack. See, next, Elemental Gillade, I'm not sure how to say that. Once again, a friend of mine watched this, and I saw a bit of it with him, but didn't watch much of it. So I'll give this one a go, and it is disc 1, so that's good. Okay. Now, Gregory Horror Show. How is this anime? I don't think it's. I think it looks American to me. I don't get it. I'm not sure if I will give this a chance at all. I don't know. It's I don't know. What we have next here? Now this ought to be worth it. Astro Boy. Starts with the first episode. Never actually watched Astro Boy before, and it'd be good to see where anime started. Alright, next we have Lupin the Third. Now this one does not give episode numbers, as you can see, so I have no idea if this is where this lines up in the episode list, so I guess I will end up giving it a try. I haven't seen much of Lupin, but I haven't really heard anything bad about it either, so I'll give it a go. Okay, next we have either X to Driver or EX to Driver. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. The movie. Never heard of this one. Looks promising. According to this, it includes 3 things. The World of Extraver, the movie, and Nina and Ray Danger Zone. Also never heard of it. As you can see with how this box is turning out so far, is nothing's new. Nothing is really brand new. And it does kind of feel like it's the cheapest options they could go with. And I'm not saying that certain things that are in here are not seeming worth it to me. It just seems kind of random. All right. Next we have, let's see if I can pronounce this, Rumiko Takahashi Anthology. Is it weird that this one actually intrigues me more than anything else in this box? I don't know why. Like, if it's not obvious to you already, I'm more of a slice of life anime fan, and this seems that way. Never heard of it before. The style kind of reminds me of, where is it? Somewhere in here. I can't find it now, but well, anyway. And what else intrigues me? See that image right there? I've seen this image before somewhere, and any time that I am presented an anime in some form, and I recognize something from it from like years back, I'm really intrigued for that. I'm like, okay, I finally have the source of this random image I saw years ago. Now I get to check it out. Hopefully that'll be good. Next we have Fighting Spirit, the first step. Also never seen it before. I'm not much of a sports guy. I was kind of had a MMA phase, but I'm past it now. So the idea doesn't intrigue me that much, but I'll give it a go. It's the first disc, so that's good. Now I really hate this stinking rack. Okay, next. Now, the more familiar territory for me, Serial Experiments Lane. Y'all gonna have to help me out here. What channel did this used to play on? Was it Adult Swim, or was it when G4 used to be Tech TV and they had the anime block? I can't remember what it used to play on, but I'd always see little clips from it, and I never like watched it in full or try to watch it in order. But it always looked interesting to me, and this is disc 1, so I will give it a go. Hopefully, it'll be good. Next we have Appleseed, the 3D, or excuse me, CGI animated version. I've seen the original anime of this, and I liked it, though I can't remember much from it. I'm curious to see how it plays out on a CG. I find this quote funny. A stunning visual achievement. It's a new milestone for CG animation. John Woo. John Woo said that. That's interesting. And now, an example of why this 30 randomly selected DVDs doesn't really work. Or they don't make it work that well. Because I got 2 of the same movie. Submarine 707 Revolution. This one just says that. However, this one is the limited edition. I don't see how that matters much. But never heard of this movie. I'll definitely give it a chance. Looks promising. Or what I should say is it doesn't look unpromising. You know, with most, I can say that about almost any anime, so that doesn't really say much. Okay, now for what I consider kind of the crap pile of the thing of the I'm not so sure about. Now, two of these things I'm about to show you are several of the same show, but not the discs are not in order. So even though this first one I'm about to bring out has disc 1, it goes from disc 1 to disc 4 to disc 5 to disc 7. So I can't, even if I get into the first disc by some chance, I won't really be able to continue it. And it's kind of misleading here a little bit. My box is getting a little disjointed here. Gunsword. Now, looking at this first one, it looks interesting. It has kind of a Trigun Cowboy Bebop feel, to the look of it anyway. Let's see what the back looks like. Oh, that's a mighty deep butt crack right there. I'm not so sure about this. This looks fan servicey. Well, maybe she's like Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. Maybe it's just one character, but it's not really the driving force of it. So maybe not. Well, what's this next disc look like? What is the next disc? Oh my God! What's wrong with your back? Look at her. I mean, that looks painful. That looks absolutely painful. Everything about her and her outfit just... Oh my God. And who the heck has hips like that and a waist like that? Seriously. Come on. And here's the thing. The rest of these discs for Gunsword have the same little quotes here. Reviews. Let me read them out to you. And also, if you got a little glare, I'm sorry. This is an absolutely breathtaking show in every respect. 9.5 out of 10. Well, I know her outfit is breathtaking in that it's cutting off circulation. If you enjoy classic action shows like Trigun and Bebop, Gunsword should be your next stop. I don't know about that, but here is the quote that just gets me right here. More depth than most dramatic anime. Are they referring to plunging necklines deep? I don't know. What does the next one look like? Not helping your case there. I don't see how the show could be deep. I don't see it. Anyone watching this video, in the comment section, if you've seen this and you can agree that it's as good as Cowboy Bebop or Trigun, let me know, because I just don't see how. From these disc covers, the last one doesn't look that bad. If all the disc covers look like this, no fan service in sight whatsoever, I wouldn't be so harsh, wouldn't so quickly judge this so harshly. So, I don't know. But I can't watch it anyway because the discs are not in order. The second problem with this randomly selected thing. The next thing I got was The Soul Taker! Oh, I'm never going to take that title seriously because of MST3K now. It's disc. What is it? Where is it? This one has episodes 4 through 6, and this one has episodes 10 through 13. And I apologize; these are very reflective, so you might not be able to see this at all. I can't really turn the light off, but yeah. That's when it's like this. When it's nudity like this, I can expect it to be artistic and not be fan servicey. I hope, but since none of these are disc 1, I can't watch this. So no go for that. Yet again, how is this anime? Dragon Hunters. I do everything for dragons, and I do everything for animation, even if it is not anime. So I will give this a chance, and hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I want anime in my anime DVD box. I'll put these up there. Okay, now let me explain about this one right here. Back in the day, when video games started doing the cel shaded design, I wasn't really a fan of it. And this game was prevalent during that time. Everyone loved it. Everyone couldn't shut up about it. I thought from day one it was the stupidest looking thing, the stupidest concept I'd ever seen. And I couldn't understand how people liked it. So when I heard they made a show about it, I was completely against it. And I don't see me really liking this at all. But because my opinion on cel shading has changed, I guess I'll give it a go. But I'm not holding my breath on this one. Now, with all that, I want you to remember something. I got this for $35, and that was a 98% off deal. How this deal is now, you have to pay $199 for it. So far, I don't think this is even close to being worth half that. But the fact that I paid close to $30 for this, there's one thing that makes this all worth it. The one thing I was hoping they'd do, and they did. This last thing in here is a box set. And it is one I actually have been wanting to see for the longest time. Last Exile. This played, I want to say it was also one of those, when G4 used to be Tech TV during their little anime block. This is something that played. I never got to see it from the beginning. I loved the animation in it. I never really sat down and watched it. And now I have the opportunity, because it is the entire set, and my cat is climbing into the box right now. This I am excited about. This makes this whole deal worth it. And that's my randomly selected anime grab. Now, if anybody watching this video, if you've actually done this deal, give me a comment and tell me if you got a better setup than I did. How did yours turn out? This is Cole Yerlau, and thank you for watching.